in this one, I'm going to be teaching us the song by Tim Godfrey. So this song is not just a random video out there. So this is one of the songs this is one of the things that usually help me when I want to get used to playing in a particular key. All right. So what does it help me with? It helps me with song arrangement. It helps me with it helps me to be church ready in the sense that I can function in a church. All right. So I kind of learn how the flow goes in the church and what to play, what not to play, when to be loud and know when to be loud. So songs like this help me develop such for myself. It also helps me with transcription and helps me with modulation. As you can see, there was a modulation. Also, it teaches me note choice. I know when to pick notes and whatnot. Then also, it helps open my eyes on how easy it is playing on all 12 keys. If you have been diligently working on that one key, all right, everything you can play on one key can be taken to other keys. Okay, so these are one of the advantages of this lesson. So in this one, I'm going to be doing it like this video is going to be on YouTube, but it is majorly for my students. So these videos will be posted on the links on the playlist for the students. It's something you need to break down and get back to me on. All right. So if you are not aware this video is there, I'm going to post it on the group chat. So you find it there and you're supposed to submit to me. So I just want to go through the song and show you some how I use how some of the chords we usually learn. All right. Some of the song chords we usually learn, you don't know where to apply them. So lessons like this is going to open our eyes on how to apply such chords. Okay. So originally the song was done in the key of E flat. So I'm going to break it down. It was done on E flat and they modulated to E. So for my voice, you can hear there's a piano. There's also a pad underneath my sound, and there's bell sound underneath my sound. All right. So these are the voices I'm going to be using. So this is just like a typical African Nigerian worship session. Tim Godfrey is a worshiper, so we're going to be using this song. All right. So for beginners, also, you don't need to scroll away because I'm going to play the song also in a basic way so that you can at least play along. And how do I do that? I will do that by showing you the progression of the song and how easy it is. Okay, so from the intro, I could hear so let's see. Let me see my loops. See if I have any loop that I can go with. Starting in the key of E flat. So even though you don't know how to play on E flat, you don't need to scroll away, like I said. All right. For my academy students, there's a playlist where part of the things I teach you guys is how to play on all 12 keys. Okay. So see this lesson as one of those lessons that teaches you how to play on all 12 keys. The chords you're going to see here are not chords that your hands and fingers cannot play. They can play it. So don't go away. It started on E flat. I'm still going to break it down on C. All right. But part of your assignment, I would love you to play on that E flat. Remember, I said some of the advantages of learning songs like this is to open your eye. And this song, if you listen to it, I know you will love it. And if you listen to it well, you want to really get to this level. Do you understand? As a church musician, you want to get to this level where you could play like this. All right. So from the intro of the song, I'm just going to play the intro. So also, I'm also using this class to teach transcription. All right. To teach transcription of how I listen to songs. So when your choir brings a song and say, let's learn this song. How do you listen to song? How do you know what to hear and listen for? So I'm going to do it here with you. All right. So let's start with the intro. The song is very simple. It has an intro. It has verse. Then it has like a bridge. It's a very straightforward song. You see it. What makes this song stand out is the movement that are in the song. Okay, that's what makes the song stand out. All right, so let's get into it. So this song has a lot of things that you need to learn as an upcoming gospel pianist. It has an intro. It has a voice, a song arrangement. There's a way the piano was arranged. There's a way the pad came in. There are some turnarounds that were in the song that you can as well learn. Some turnarounds in the song that you can learn. Then it also has some diminished movement. Then it has some slash chords. It has some thirds, like some third, when you play some third and some six. In the man. All right. So it has a lot of movement that you can take to other keys. You can use for other songs. But all right. So this lesson is just for me to break this down for you, teach you how to play this, and also show you how you can take the ideas to other keys. So if you really want to take your piano serious, don't skip videos like this. All right. Don't always go for the ones where you are only learning some movements 736. Try and learn songs. In songs, you hear all of those chords. Like this is a F minor 7. So in songs, you will hear how they apply all of those things. So you stop asking the questions. Okay, I've learned diminished chords, but I don't know where and how to apply it. So that when you're writing your own song, there's a taste of how you voice your diminished chords. Okay. So now from that intro that we heard, so I heard for what I already did. Like I said, I'm going to teach you how to break down songs. So what I already did here is I wrote down the notes. I started from so I had the key of E flat. This major scale of E flat is all right. Do re mi fa sol la si do si la so fa mi re do. All right, so I already wrote down the melody of that intro. So the melody of that intro is mi re do re sol la do ti la. I'm sorry, do ti la. Then diminish move, diminish. That's like a mi so fa, but with a diminished move. Mi so, voice with a diminished chord. So fa. Then do so ti la fa so. That's the beginning of the song. That's the melody we have. So now let's learn some of the voicings that we are used to harmonize those melodies, those notes. So first we have mi re do. So I said the lesson is going to teach you a lot of things. So the way I did something like this. Let's see. This is how I voiced it. So before now, you might not be playing your chords like this. You might not be seeing possibilities of chords like this because you feel only the advanced guys can play like this. No, you are the one kind of restricting your mind. You need to think above that. So here, my melody is mi re do. So I did mi re da. I slide. So some of you usually ask, how do I learn slow? How do I learn all of these things? They are in songs. So all you just need to do is to pick a song. So the reason why this lesson will be compulsory for my academic students is because they have reached out to me saying that I should help them in their learning. But for those of you on YouTube, I know some of you won't practice it, but it's fine. So we have so I use the mi. All right, so I have the melody mi. So I wanted to harmonize it. So and I've learned how to play my in the key of E flat, don't forget. I've learned how to play sixth and third. So how do you get sixth and third? This is like my major, my one chord. So I could take let me see. So I could take away the 5 and just, or I could invert. Okay, let's take this chord, your one chord, and invert its first inversion, take away the middle note, then use this to harmonize your major scale. So you now have your major melody in front. So that has to be do, re, mi, fa, and so, then la, then si, do. You see? Do you see? So I have this already. So when I have that mi, re, do, so I decided to do this mi. All right. So for those of you that have also been learning drop twos and usually say you don't know what to do with it, pay attention. All of those lessons you are learning are not just pay attention, write notes, because when you start learning songs, you see all of those things jam-packed in one song. Drop two, turn around, passing chords, 2-5-1, sub chord substitution, tritone substitution, they are all jam-packed in one song. All right. So I had a me. So instead of me just playing me, I decided to slow. Me. All right. So see the finger I'm using, me. So I have so I do the mi, re, do, ma, I slow also to the do, ti, do. So mi, re. But notice my pedal is down. Mi, pedal is down. Pedal, da, da. So mi. Then I release the pedal, because when I play this do, I'm going to come in with this chord. So mi. This is what I'm going to pedal next. So when I did mi, re, so mi, re, pedal is released. The moment I hit this note, I hold the pedal. Again, I match the pedal. So the lesson is jam-packed. It teaches you, I'm even teaching you now how to use your sustain pedal. So mi, so pedal, re, ba-dang. So let's move on. So mi, re, do. What do we have next? So, sorry, mi, re, do. So this is my left hand. This is a one chord, all right? Well, I decided to add the 9, which is the 2. Let's call it the 2. Then I added the 3 again. Why? I added the 5 again. Why am I doing this? Because I want the chord to be full. This is just first inversion. Added 9. Added 3 again. So meaning you should not always play like this. Okay? This is the same chord. First inversion, second inversion. So it's like I'm picking the second inversion, then I'm adding the 2, I'm adding this note again. So you should know what this chord is. So when you see chords like this, they shouldn't confuse you. So mi, re, do, re. Next one is sola. So sola. So my left hand is playing this. So these chords are finger friendly. So they are tags from me to you. I'm going to send it on the group, send it to all of my personal students. So this shape, see the possibility of it. Don't see it as impossible. Don't take anything away from it, all right? So then I slow from here. See the fingers I'm using. 4, 5. So again, mi, re, do, do, re, do, do, then do, ti. There's the next chord. So do, ti, ba, da. I'm going to show you the chord progression, all right? Just hold on. Let's do this first. Do, ti, da, da. Then we have that diminished move. Da, 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 mi, so, fa. So for me, according to how this song was written, they were going to a 2. And you know, whenever you are going to the 2, you can always use a diminished chord to take you to the 2. Where's the 2 in this case? F minor or F minor 7 in the key of E flat. Meaning you can use a 2 below, a diminished chord below your destination. You can use an E diminished chord to get here. All right. This is the chord, diminished chord. So it now depends on how you want to voice it. This is our destination. But so the musician who played this song already has something in his head. These are popular moves. You will hear them a lot. So instead of him just playing this, so he made a movement out of these notes. So for these notes, he harmonized it with this. This is the 5. All right. But it's now played as a diminished chord. So it is still the same chord. See, it's just an inversion. Same chord. Do you see? So your question might now be, how do you know how to put notes into all of these chords? So there is one thing that almost every teacher or every tutor will tell you. Just practice and learn. When it's time to apply, the music talks to you. It comes out from you and tell you, I want to go in. I feel you should put me in. All right. So I already gave you the theory, which is you have a destination, play a diminished chord below your destination, which is a minor chord. That's the theory. All right. How you now apply it depends on your taste. So for this guy, he did that's how I went to the 2. So the 2 was now played like this. I remember I used to tell you guys that because a chord is like this does not mean you should always play it like this. There are inversions of this chord. All right. This chord is the same thing as this. All right. Just inverted. Okay. So we are using this. So now let's see it from somewhere else. I usually see whenever I'm going to the 2, I usually go to the 5 and play the diminished 7 chord. It takes me to the 2 perfectly well. That's the trick I use. Or it's either you see it as the 5 that takes you to the 2, or you see it as just a half step below your destination, right? Still the same chord, just inverted differently. Okay, this chord, this chord, this chord, and this chord, they are the same. So if you've been learning the diminished chord, there's a lesson on diminished chords for intermediate players on the channel. You know how you will know that when you play a diminished chord like this that have 4 notes, you can play it in 4 inversions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 1. Meaning you have options. So your melody could fall in any of that. So in this case, we have so we are using this diminished chord. It's still this, but wanted to use the melody. That's the melody from the song. So we're using a diminished chord. So for the next one, it's going to be this. So that's where we are going to. But instead of playing this just like this, we're going to use drop 2. We're going to drop the second highest note, which is the E, and put it on the left. Then instead of playing this, we're going to drop the second highest note, which is the G. Can you see? Altogether, we have take us here. This is a very beautiful gospel movement. Who doesn't like it? It's like a do so ti. That's the 5 now. So do so ti la. As the la has this chord, you're sliding, a lot of sliding. So I did da. Can even add the 5 in your left. Then there's a walk down that takes you back to the 1. That's so mi re do over the 6. So by now you should know this is not a 6 chord. It's really a 4 chord. But when it comes to chord substitution, I've taught all of this. For now, take this shape. So ba da 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 re di da. So so mi re do re mi re so mi re do re mi re. So I say these notes to myself so that when I'm playing in other keys, for example F sharp, I could do so mi re do re mi re. Right? So mi re do re mi re do ti do. Alright, back to E flat. I say those notes to myself so that I can always be able to call it out and play it in other keys without thinking about it. So for all of those things we played, we are just going from the 1 ba da da ba to the 7 to the 6 to the 6 to the 2 to the 3 to the 5 to the 1. That's what we are playing all through. Alright, then for the verse, let's move to the verse. Chineke, that's a 1. Then to the 5, that's it. Ti do re, ti do re, ti do. So we're going to play our 6 like this. So this chord, if you listen to the song, you will be like, is that a 1? Is that a 6? It's confusing. Why? That's the idea of the music. So whoever wrote it wanted to put you on suspense. Most times you would think it's sounding like a 6, but it was all mixed. This is my version. So I'm playing like a 4 over 1. I want to ask, how is this a 4? It's a 4. So if I bring these 2 notes, that's my 4. Fa, mi, re, do, mi, re, do. So fa. Added 2, but it's voiced differently. Over 1, played as an octave. See? So for the verse, Chineke, that's 1 to the 5 to the 6. Then here you now have then fa. The next chord is fa mi, so mi re. That's on the 7. Fa mi. As a 2 major, but it's played as a dominant 13th chord. This is your 2 major. I'm playing it like this. Sometimes I like playing it like this. Your choice. I've taught all of these chords everywhere. I've taught you how to move this chord everywhere. That can be an exercise for you to master that chord. It's a 2 chord, F9 13th chord. From here you play, but I want to play it here. You're gonna sound down, because I'm following the song. I'm going to put this chord there, a 7 again. Then you now have that intro repeats again. Intro. That same thing you played, but this time around I think you're not playing do la so or do so. The same thing, you play that intro, then you do that walk down again. Pa, pa, da, da, pa, da, da. Then from here they modulate. Alright? That's where the modulation came in. So they just went a half step above. So just did da, da, da. So I said Lati do re mi re. So Lati do re mi re. So for my students also, this lesson is still lessons where you can learn how to play chords like this. You know, you'll be like, how am I gonna know what's happening here? So lessons that would open your eyes on how to play chords like this are available in the channel. So you want to check them out. So over the 6, I play the latido, padido. Then over the 7, I play the re mi re. So if you listen to the original song, you hear it. Intro. Listening for the modulation. So very simple. On the next key, that's E. So if you also don't know how to play on the key of E, it's an assignment for you. Okay. There's a lesson on the channel where I taught you the diatonic chords. But if you don't know how to play on the key of E and you've been playing for a while, if you've been playing for a while now, you know, maybe F sharp, C sharp, F, you can play on every other key. You just need to try it out. So take it as an exercise for yourself. So you're in the key of E now. Then we'll go to the 1. So the same thing that was played before is going to be played again, but the build up in the song came in the key of E. So we have to play the main song. Let's hear it. Same thing we are playing. 7, 6. So starting on the key of E, then it start again from the 1 to the 7 to the 6 to the 7 to the 2 2 to the 5. So 2 to the 5. Oh, so 2 to the 5. So let's play the 5 here. So 2 to the 5. All right. 2 to the 5, to the 3, to the 1, to the 6, to the 7, to the 6. Then there's a diminished move here. So you're playing that same thing we did before. All right. It's the same thing I want to do, but I don't want to play the other way I played it before. This time around, I want to go to the 5. That's the 5. Play a diminished chord. So I just did that. All right. So I'm still getting the effect instead of just doing. So instead of doing. I want to do. All right. I'm just doing. So with one hand. So da, da, you could do da, da, or if your hands are big enough, you can do da, da, to the 2, F sharp minor 7, to the 2, to the 3, then again to the 5, to the 1, to the 1. From here she started building up. She played some from the 1, passing to the 4, 2, 5 over 1, 5, to the 1, passing to the 4, 2, 5 over 1, to the 5. Same thing. So 1, passing to the 4, 2, 5 over 1. So this is a 5 over 1. So what I was doing here when I was playing, before I go to the 2, I quickly did that. I was very fast. So instead of 1 passing to the 4, 2, see, so 1 passing to the 4, I'm very fast about it. So 1 passing to the 4, 2, 5 over 1, then the 5. So all this part, all the part where she was singing, Idima eze chineke, Idima eze. It's not a must to add that passing. Chineke. You can take it away from there again. I'll take it here. Idima still a 2. Still a 2. So eze shine, passing to the 4, to 5 over 1, to the 5. So this will kept repeating. All right. So if you play the song. So other parts in the song there, we have Idima, then Okoro. So I see those as fixing the chorus, the bridge, or what may you call it. So for the Idima, I already showed you play, but this part they were not singing Okoro Biadina. So this is a 1 passing to the 4, 2, 5 over 1. Same thing. Okoro biadima narekele dirimiam. Okoro biadima narekele dirimiam. Okoro biadima narekele dirimiam. I could do. So all of the other movements you can hear me do, they are. So the more you practice, you get used to letting it out of you. when you hear people play, you hear the original song, it will just come. All right, because all of those things I do, if I should slow it down, I was in Okorobiatima narekele diribia. Okorobiatima nareke. Okay. Okorobiatima narekele diribia. All right. So with time, you know how to play with it very fast. But now, this is just your assignment. So let's hear something else again. There's anything else? So here, so for some of you that you'll be like, guys, churches are playing syncopations or bands are playing syncopations. You know, how do I play all of that? Here in this part of the song, same progression. But they put in that's like a re mi do re mi fa sol la ti. So just do re mi 4, re mi 1, re mi 5, re mi 1, re mi 4. Obviously, everybody's doing it together. Re mi do do re mi do do re mi. Let's hear it. Same thing. 1, passing to the 4, 2, 5 over 1, 5. Trying to play the fast. So, when you listen more to these songs, you will hear other things that musicians do to add more color to the play. All right. So as you can see, I was already all of those stuff. I didn't come up with them. I hear them in different songs. I hear professionals, right? Because I'm trying to play like the professionals, right? So what I do is I imitate the things that they've scored, the song that they've played. I learn theory, and that is how I'm molding myself. That is what you too should do. Listen to this song, you'll be hearing other notes that have been added. All right. So mine is just to show you the progression, but when you want all other things in the song, it's now left for you. Okay. Mine is just to show you that okay. So that's me just trying to. So I'm trying to now play other things that I know. I'm now playing. This is my B major 9 opened. That same this same chord, but I'm playing it opened. All right. Then what again did I do? Then this I've taught countless times on different keys. So that's how I really say watch out for lessons on this channel. So most of my lessons are not by mistakes. Most of them are for your own growth. There are things that I hear in songs that I feel if you want to be a top musician, these are things you still get used to. All right. So when you play, you should be able to hold down the service, which is one of the advantages I mentioned before we started. So let's close this out and go to C. build, build, build. Now everybody is coming down to the 5. Pad now. So let me show you something here now. So everybody is building down, building down. So here now, what is now happening? The pianist is now playing more of part. All right, he's not playing more of part. So I have a korobia di manarekele tirimbia okorobia di manarekele tirimbia. All right, so you see they are now using pad here. So I'm taking my time showing you all of these things because of most of you that are my 101 students. I want you to be able to play in service and play well, okay? Pad. So yeah, you notice that everybody's now in the spirit, everybody's trying to connect to God, praying. That's not the time to start doing your piano. No, that's the time to calm down. Even if you're going to play piano, it should be very minimal. All right, so let's move on. Then they build again, play again. So they're just repeating everything that was played again. So let's finish this part again. Same thing. So that is it. That's the end of that lesson. So the same thing will keep repeating over and over and over again. So let's go to the key of C. Let me see this loop. Let's see. The loop might not follow, but let me just give us an intro with this. So ask me for the loop, my students, ask me for the loop so that I can share with you. You can use it to practice. It goes, but this is not the exact loop for the song. But for practice sake, you can use it. Let's go. Okay, so just trying to try out that loop. So that's how it's gonna sound. So in the key of C, so remember we have the melody of that song. So so in the key of C we have mi re do re sol la mi re do re so in the key of C we have mi re do re sol la. Lati, sorry, I think I called it Sola in the key of E flat. It's Lati. So mi re do mi re. Alright, so mi re ti do, but it's mi re do. I'm adding that to add as a slow. So mi re do re Lati do la do. As do ti la. Mi so fa do so ti la fa so. That's the melody. So now let's put in the chord. So we have mi re. So for the mi, we're gonna slow mi, so grace note. So mi re. So for this do, I'm gonna put so in the key of E flat, I play something like this. But might not be able to do all of this, so just do this. So remember, this breakdown is one that you have to master. Like I said. So for those of you that are not among the members of the academy, you can join the academy. That's where I kind of monitor what you do, give you songs to score, and make it mandatory for you to score those songs. So that's why these chords, I want you to play them the way they are. So for those of you that have been in the academy for a while, or you've been playing for a while, you know what this chord is. You know this is the root note here is a 3, but it's a 1 chord. It's this chord. I just voiced it out. So this is not a lesson for so much theory, though I will talk about a little of theory. But this lesson is breakdown. If you want to know more about these theories, join the academy, send me a DM and I'll send you an arranged format of lessons in the academy. So you have mi re. You see, so mi re do re. That's the next one. So here we are playing the 5, a 7 on the left. Alright, so again, mi re, sorry, mi re, re. Then the next chord is do ti la. Next chord. So do ti. Then so over here we're going to use diminished movements to get to the 6, to the 2, sorry, because it was a 2 they played. So it's supposed to sound like this. Mi re, all right, it's supposed to sound like this, boy. Want to beef things up, play like it was played in the original. That is why this is an intermediate lesson that even beginners can approach. Beginners that have been practicing, yeah. So so mi so fa. We're going to use the diminished chord, that is a half step below our destination. Our destination is a 2, which is a re. We're going to use C sharp diminished seventh to get to our destination. But we are not just going to use it like this. We are going to voice it, rearrange it. This is the essence of being an intermediate player, not just using chord the way they are. You playing it differently. So for example, so I want to play a diminished chord. So I want to use this diminished chord. I already showed you the theory. So this diminished chord already has that already. So what I want to do is to reinvert this diminished chord and make it have my melody. So this is my root, second inversion, third inversion. Sorry, root, first, second, third. The second inversion. It has a melody note. Second inversion, third inversion. So that's what I want to do. So this inversion, we're not going to play like this. We're going to play the drop 2 of this chord. So if you've not watched the main lesson that directed also, that got us to this level, you should go and watch it in E flat, that I modulated from E flat to E. So I have 2 chords now, this and this, that wants to take me to the 2 chord. So I'm going to play the drop 2 of this chord, which is the second highest note of this chord. That's the second highest note. I'll put it on my left. Then for the second one, the second highest note of this chord is this. Put it on my left. So altogether I have all right. So that's just the idea of using that diminished chord and giving us this results. So again, we are here now. You see, it's a 2 chord, a D minor 7. Then here we now did do do so. So here I cannot do. All right. So T T La. So I'm harmonizing the T T with this. So for those of you that have not learned chords and sixth, you should, because see. Or exercises like this, you would need it. All right. So if you've not learned such exercises, all of those exercises are in the beginner's class and some intermediate class. All right. So so the 5 chord now is played as a G9 sus4. It's suspended chord always on a resolve. You can play this. Same thing like so. Yeah, using the melody of this song. So you can end with this. See my right hand, so do re mi so. It makes it big. So all together it sound like this. Okay. Then the turnaround. So mi re do. So mi re do, re mi re. So mi re do, re mi re. Then the song starts, which is the verse. Chineke. It's a one chord. That's the next chord. So mi re do, re mi re. Chineke ezichi. See, that's the 7 now. So ezichi neke. Next chord. It's a 6 chord. Take it as a 6 chord. I explained on E flat that sometimes the E6 chord does not always need to be like this. So if you're scoring songs like this, you need to be able to listen and try to see what they are playing. This is what makes you an intermediate player. And when you like what they use or what they are playing, you can now start using it for your own self as well. Do you understand? So take this chord, take it as a 6. See. So for example, you're playing a song like this. Way maker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You see, it's sweet. Wait, no, let's see. Way maker, miracle worker, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker. So you take chords like this and put it in other song, but back to the song. Verse Chineke is in Chineke. Then now you're going to the 2 chord. So the 2 chord, we're going to play it as a dominant chord. To the 5, but we're not playing it like this. So we're going to play it as where is the 2? Something like this. Yeah, a D913. So your question might now be, how did I know I want to use a D913? It's because I've been practicing, and I know that if I want to use the 2 to go to the 5, I could play the 2 as a dominant chord or as an altered chord. But in this case, I want to maintain a simple dominant chord, and the dominant chord I'm choosing is just this one. So when you learn more songs, you find different dominant chords that you might even like. Okay, so different voicings that you will like. You see? I removed this note because it was sounding too deep. So you should either use it here or use it here. So Chineke Eze Chineke Babara Ba can I do that? I love that. Two suspended chord. But let's use this. Next chord. Then you play that intro again. They did it twice. Forgive me for the lyrics. do, da, 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 da. Gonna do me faster, me da, 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 7 to the let's see, passing to the 2, time to modulate. So so they went a half step above to C sharp. So on C sharp, you're not playing La ti do re mi re, La ti do re mi re. Then back to the 1 now. This is where all the playing occurred. So the same thing you're playing. To the 2 now. Where is the 2? So this 5. Then if you can't do this, do it. This is very sweet. It's open. 1 chord. As if you want to play the intro again. That same. They're going to the 2 now. Just go to the 5. Alright, so 5, go to the 5 and play that dominant chord. Then, you remember the melody now. So, but this time around, we're not doing we just want to use one hand. So, then, so, yeah. So from here was where all the action started. We bless you, Lord. Oh, is it So let me show you what you are going to play there. So when I was breaking it down in the original key, what I did there was because there's a part where they did so after you've modulated, you start again. To the 7, 6, passing now. So I could do, or if you want to do the same thing with this before, you can do it. So it's be like this. So then here they started building up. So I'm trying to remember what I played on that original key. So So on that one, then when you get to this one, you can now make it you add just your toe. Eating, see? So eating ma is a 5/1. Is a okay, back to the one. Eating ma is a Chineke. Keep repeating. Is a Chineke. So something else I was doing is I was adding the passing to the two. So but very fast. Idima. See? Idima da da da. So I'm using one hand now because it's very fast. I might not be able to do so I'm just using one hand. Idima is a 5/1. Is a Chineke. Is in my. If you can't do better, just do the 5. So in my. See, so in my passing 2 5/1 is a chi. Then there's another part that says Okoro biadima nareke. Same thing. Diribiam. So, see the choice of my notes. I'm opening everything up. You want to learn it. You want to repeat it. All right. This is how you become that musician you want to be. So I've spent a lot of time explaining this lesson and breaking down this video for us. All right. So what are the core things that I mentioned? Starting from when I broke it down in the original key. I said you learn song arrangement with the theory you know already. Yes. You're also church ready in the sense that you can play in the church and be able to hold the service and not sound too basic. All right. With the little theory you know, with the little theory that you know, you can actually make a lot of things happen. Then you can transcribe also. As you can see, I played that song on 4 keys. I played it on the original E flat and I modulated. I decided to break it down for you on C and I modulated to C sharp. So lessons like this teach you how to transcribe. It makes you busy and also help you see note choice. The note. Why was I playing 5/1? It has this feeling. Same one chord. Okoro biadima, dominant chord. Nare, passing chord to the 2. 5/1 to the 5. Then so to be able to do things like this, you practice. As long as I have played it, you've heard it in songs. When you take your time to practice, it gets to you. All right. So one of the things that a lot of tutors usually say, my tutors usually say, is practice. Just practice things. When you get your hands on a diminished chord, play it every on all 12 keys. Don't worry. When it's time to use it, it will find you. It will find you. Application will find you when the time is right. So this is it for my intermediate and beginner students. Yeah, to try this out. I've made the lesson very easy. If you have any questions, you can drop them for those of you that are in the group chat. Drop them on the group chat. If you are not yet on the group chat, drop it in the comment section. I'll see it then add you to the group chat or to the academy. All right, happy practice.